Yo. You guys, dude. If there was any character that I've been waiting for, when I saw him in the actual story, in the lore, the current lore, the episode 2 lore, it's PAVEL. PAVEL and Ray. And if you've been looking up to the new story, PAVEL's been around. He is a Perlin Raider just like Violet, and he's gonna be probably an Earth Ranger if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know. I have not seen this video. If I'll even show you guys. I looked at 20 seconds of Mango's video and I saw the title. I was like, he's coming. Done. Now the only thing that I don't know is actually what his skills are going to be, because if you guys already, obviously the PvE skill set is not going to be the same as what they actually release. So this is finding out what he's actually going to do in the game. And I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter because his shit looks amazing. Because a lot of people, I think, when they are probably playing through the story, they're just skipping everything, skip. I read all the lore and I saw him and I was like, dude, nah, he has to be a character. Same way why Cowarwick, whatever his name is, has to be a character. There's no way they're gonna waste that much time animating all that crap to not put it into the game. So I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna watch PAVEL. Let me bring it down, but he should be an Earth Ranger. This is the S3. So yeah, he's an Earth Ranger. The S3, he like shoots a fucking, he like shoots a lion wolf thing. But it looks like it's single target, and it looks like the soul burns on the S2. Let's look at it. Bring it home, baby. I've been waiting for this guy. This is PAVEL, young member of the Perlin Raiders. We know that already. 555. Son of the Pathfinders. Doesn't matter. He is a good tracker. That doesn't matter. He was a good nomad. Okay, just giving you his backstory. Okay. Let me keep it rated thanks to the navigation guy. Yes. Well, he doesn't work with Lilius anymore because she betrayed it and she's working with Strauss. So, just saying. 5-star Earth Elemental Ranger among, he has, okay, so we can see the stats here. He has the highest speed. He and Litica, so he has, okay, 124. That boy going first. So yes, he's probably matched up with speed. I don't know if he matches. I could actually check myself if he matches Litica. So yeah, he matches Litica when it's max awakening. So even if we compare the stats right now, they're pretty much the same, exactly the same. They might even be, he might be just a Earth Elemental, you know, Virgo Ranger. So if you see this right, 1283, 4976, 124, and then we go back to the video, 1283, well I said 493, 1283, 490, 4976. So it's literally the same. Everything is exactly the same. So this is Litica. And Litica is actually pretty good. So let's see what he does. And we're looking at 2 attacker prints. But what does the kit do? Is it increase in attack? We can expect him to fully damage roll. Okay, here we go. This is important stuff. Storm Bullet. This is the S2, I think, because if I remember it, because it has the soul burn on it. So let's read it. Grants the caster increased attack for 2 turns before firing a strong blast of wind at all enemies. Damage dealt increases proportional to the speed. That's pretty good. Really good about that is that the attack buff is there before the shot goes off. So it's a buff into an attack, which is really crazy. Soul burn for an extra turn, which is even nuts. Of course, you got to see the scaling on this and how it scales, but I'm happy. So we can see that it can go down to 3 turns, which is pretty good because it has the 20 souls. And we all know we can pair it with mages in order to lower that and do that. And I think if I remember correctly, especially if you do a bunch of mages, you can pretty much S2, you know, multiple times. So that's crazy. I'm pretty sure they'll say something like that. 2 turns, and he could just so that's crazy. This skills damage output increases proportion. This is a yeah. Additional advantage is he can immediately grant himself the ring. Yeah, in the thing he did it on counter attack. It was nuts. So you can S2, S3, yep. This is the, no, this is the wolf. Swiftly cuts and shoots the enemy. When the enemy is not an elite or boss monster, damage sharing effects are ignored. Oh. Damage dealt increases proportionate to the caster's speed. AKA, this is a great way to snipe out Seaside Bologna. So, like it says, damage sharing Seaside Bologna, and with this skill specifically, Aureus is not going to work. And I think any other thing of that nature is just not going to work. And who else does there's another character that does it too. I think it's Tywin, I think? The ML Tywin or someone like that. Or ML Crozet, I think. So yeah. So pretty much if he's shooting at a unit, they are going to take the brunt of the damage, and they cannot share the damage in any way, shape, or form. So S2 into S3 is looking like the place to be. The enemy is not an elite or boss monster. There it is. You can't dodge the wolf, boy. Yeah. Some heroes with damage sharing, yep. And did he just shoot her? Yeah, he shoots Seaside Bologna. Exactly. I think they just said it too, like it's gonna stop Aureus as well as nice with the art. Yeah, okay. This is the S1. So strikes the enemy with a gun with 60% chance to decrease hit chance for one turn, and it's of course, so he's pretty much all speed oriented. So this is like, you know, Vildred on crack with, you know, this is kind of what I prefer of Vildred. I wish Vildred actually had some debuffs and some unique stuff. He's just pure, you know, DPS oriented, and this one seems like he's pretty good. So I'm happy that he's cool. He's bringing something unique to the game, which is what I love. I don't care how viable a character is, but when a character brings in something new, there's currently has not been a character that negates the sharing stuff. So I'm so happy that they gave that to him. That's awesome. That's a pretty good debuff too to have on the S1. So yeah, you're gonna need some speed. This can be 75% with that. That's pretty good. Look at that S2. Please comment below about your no. So that is nuts. Like I said, Seaside Bologna has been a problem for a lot of people, and he even counters, he elementally counters her, and that's insane. I love the S2 because, like I said, if you were to get a bunch of characters with a bunch of mages with the max out tome, and then you can actually do a couple of S2s before you S3, which sounds ridiculous. That is a cleave. He might even be able to self-cleave. Like, imagine that. Like, okay, so Seaside Bologna has her counter S2, right? Her counter passive, right? But if you brought in enough mages, you might actually be able to, because he already has high speed, just S2 chain like 2 times or something like that, and then kill a target with an S3. And, you know, obviously when they showcase the S2, let's go back to it. Alright, here we go. So this is just, obviously the runes or whatever, you don't really know how strong these characters are, but I think this is the S2. You can see here he has a speed buff, I think, from the jet. So this is a speed buffed, you know, S2. And it did a lot of damage to the Eton here. Wow, he took the most damage, which is really weird for them to show that. Usually you would want to show that the squishier characters are taking more damage. But in my example that I already said, imagine him doing one of these, and if I were to go back, I wish there was a easy way to go back. So here, so if there were 3 mages, right? 3 mages with 3 maxed out things, and he could be on, you know, whatever the heck he really feels like being on. It doesn't really matter. He can even be on the freaking, the Rawins, what the heck is that artifact called? The old school Ranon's Memorandum. Put him on this so he gets like 3 turns of speed. It's not optimal, but I'm just being silly. But he can literally do that. And I called it the tome, but the Tag of Hell's ancient book. So you get 20 when it's maxed, so 20, 20, 20. So that's 3 turns that he could take if you had 3 of these maxed out. And as we all know, A-Lots is one of the best ones because he can actually give him an attack buff. He doesn't actually need the attack buff. He just needs someone to boost him up because he's going to give himself an attack buff and then attack. So he just needs someone really fast that can give him a turn. And there are tons of mages that can do that. And I say tons, and I mean there's probably like 2. But that doesn't matter. What does matter is that he's great on paper. Of course, his actual scalings could be absolute garbage, but we don't know that. All I know right now is that all my resources are gone, and I'm happy that I got, you know, Euphine very early and Alencia, because everything else is going to PAVEL. I've been waiting for this character for a long time. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. I know you're supposed to leave it on this video, on their Epic 7 video, but you could leave it on mine too. Wherever you guys want to leave it, I want the discussion. I want the, like, talk to me, because he's really good, and I'm hoping the next character after that is going to be Ray. Ray is actually a soul weaver. He's a male soul weaver, and he sounds like he has some crazy healing abilities. And again, this is all within the episode 2. I really should do a lore video, so you guys should, some people should have known that PAVEL was eventually gonna pop up. Him, Karowick, Ray, and of course Straz should all eventually just come through and come in before the episode ends. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, but just remember that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.